So here's another video on using the secretary to modify the Nino Stellari page. In this one, I'm going to show you how to change the pages that have text on them. So if we look here at the Nino Stellari site, the paintings is the main page that people will see. But there's also the representation page, which has this one reference to Melissa Morgan, the about page, which has some text from the original site, and the contact page. So in this video I'll show you how do I change the text on these pages right here. So we have this in the main site that the user sees. We'll open a new tab and again log in as the administrator, ninostellari.com/bin, and go to that page. We get to the login. Login as admin with the password I gave you and click submit. Now to see these pages over here, again, paintings, representation, about, and contact, those are shown here in the administrator view under pages. So I'll click on pages and there we see paintings, representation, about, contact, and news. In that order, although news I've disabled. So in that order, paintings, representation, about, and contact when we look at what the user sees. So right away you can see if you wanted to rearrange this, let's say instead of having after paintings, representation, I would, or maybe about and contact, let's say we want to change the order of those. We can click here on that, drag it down, and now about has changed places with contact. And I think all we have to do is go over here and it's been updated. There it is. Now contact and about have changed places. So that's one thing on those changes. I'm going to put about back there. But now let's look at, here's the about page. Let's say we wanted to modify this text right here. So what we do here is we go to the about page and we click on edit. And here you've got the name of it. It shows up as the about if you wanted to change that. And here's the text that we see. So at this point I'm not going to make any changes. I just show you. You would just modify the text here. And save the changes. Let's go back though and I'll show you, I've done some formatting here under the representation page. I have a link here to Melissa Morgan and we have this text here. So let's go to the representation, and here we're using HTML to do formatting. So you can look online at HTML and how that all works. There's also some ability to use basic modifications here to add a link. You could click on Melissa Morgan Fine Art and you see I've got what's called an A entry in HTML and referral, and I refer to the Melissa Morgan page. That's what makes the link. If I wanted to take California, for instance, and have a link, turn that into a link to some site about California, I highlight California, click on link, and then I would type in, you know, where to go for whatever, some reference to what we want them to go to in California. If I want to take part of this and make it bold, again, let's say California, I can click here and I can just click on the B. That inserts this strong, which is the way that you, in HTML, change that to bold. I'll just delete that for now. So that's the basics of editing your text and making changes. You would click Save Changes to save any changes you made, and they would show back up here on the main page. At this point, all I've done is I put about and contact back in that order. So that's the simple way to go through here and change your pages.